Welcome everyone to an Urbanist live stream here in beautiful Athens, Greece. Right now we are in the Monastiraki area and it's a little bit after 11 here, once in the blue moon, August 30th. There's a blue supermoon here today in the year 2023. I'm Ariel, this is Urbanist. Let me know where we're watching from. The last live stream crashed and I have no idea why. My service just went out completely, but I'm back and let me know how you're doing. Rafael, nice to see you here. Hello LAB, welcome Opa. So yeah, I have no idea what happened to my live stream. My cell phone data just like went completely out in terms of uploading, but I was still seeing your comments. And then I tried reconnecting, restarting my phone, and wouldn't connect back to cell phone reception. I have two SIM cards, and people have asked me, are you using Vodafone or Cosmos? I'm using actually both. I have a SIM card for each, and I switch as needed. And yeah, completely crapped out on me. So maybe the blue moon is having an effect on technology. Who knows? So let's do a take two. A lot of people were saying, come back, so I'm back. Hey, we're dealing with a hurricane, says Rachel right now. I hope we can see the moon tonight. Hey, oh no. And the moon might be making the hurricane a little bit worse with the tide. Hope you're okay. Hope you'll be able to deal with the storm fairly well. Oh my God, here's the... There we go, the Parthenon. Wow. Urbanist says, thought you were hacked. No, I was not, Susie. Costi says, no worries, let Jamal's entertained us for a moment. Marie says, you're back. I am indeed back, yes. Laura, good to see you from Austin, Texas. 3:19 p.m. over there in Austin. Rachel says, wow, beautiful. Indeed it is. Look at that. That's the Parthenon we're seeing. Marie, yep. The hill in general is Acropolis. And we're actually seeing the Parthenon building as well, which is on the Acropolis. Michelle says, are markets and shops open late in Greece? They are 3 hours of the morning. So there'll always be an option. Some places that I might close right now at 11, but you'll still find places open, even on a weekday like today. Bussola gelato. One of the most famous restaurants, Thanasis. What time is it here? Shortly after 11. Noble says, you're back. Indeed I am. Marianne says, I love my Parthenon postcard. Hey, Marianne, I'm so glad it arrived. It took a while. Greek postal service to US is slow during the summer. It's a bit faster in Europe. So, American mega urbanists, people who contribute $20 or more on patreon.com/urbanist. They're part of the postcard club. Some of them are receiving their postcards now for the July ones that I sent. Joniel says, I don't see the moon. Someone took it. Not sure where they put it. Sometimes that happens with the moon. Hello, Clint from Sweden. Chelsea says, how are you doing? I'm doing very well. Went to one nice wine tasting. Met some interesting people, both Greeks and expats. And yeah, just enjoying my time here in Athens. Oh, there it is. There's the moon. Someone put it back. I'm glad that they did. I was getting worried there. You know, when the moon disappears, it's a bit concerning. What part of Athens are we in? Right now we are in Monastiraki, armchair guru, Monastiraki, which is the center of Athenian life. Michael says, so rare to see a super blue moon. It is indeed. Right there, look at that. He says, looks great night for moon watching. Yeah, the camera's not capturing it, but I can see the details of the moon. It's very bright. And says I should visit Glyfada. I have. Part of the a small part of the documentary would feature Glyfada. I've been tempted to do a live video on Glyfada, which is one of the suburbs of Athens, but it's awesome. It feels like a Miami vibe. I went into 2021, and here we see part of the ancient river, still flowing to this day. This river was decked over in ancient times and then decked over again in the massive construction boom of the 50s and 60s. And I'm glad that they have it exposed so people can see it. DS, nice to see you here. DS says, wow, yeah, it's kind of impressive to see that river still there to this day. Let's go through here. During the day, this is a bustling array of souvenir shops, leather stores, sneaker shops. Everything that you need is over here. It kind of looks like a bazaar. Chelsea says, I love the moon. So much my youngest is named Luna, says Chelsea. Ooh, that's cool. I'm glad your youngest is named Luna. That's cool. Donna says, I love all the graffiti. It's pretty. Yes, it does have a certain allure. DS says, watch out for the lichens. Yeah, the werewolves. They come out during the full moon. Is there a custom toga shop? No, Ron, no. You might be able to find toga somewhere, but almost no one uses togas here. Here we have Pericles the pigeon, one of Bob's good friends. Uh-oh. What the hell? My gimbal's freaking out. So werewolves is not what you have to be afraid of here in Athens during full moon. It is that. That is what you have to be cautious for. And that's a big one. That one had an entire like satellite system on his head. I am not giving that cockroach a name. They shall remain nameless. DS says, where are you going? You gotta stay tuned, DS. Stay tuned. Kay says, oh my god, I hate cockroaches. They terrify me. People literally like avoid them at all costs when they come across them. I've noticed a lot of people get scared by them. The amount of tourists that are there, they're targeted, so you do have to watch out on these specific streets, but generally Athens is safe. What is this? A bar called Tropicana. Wow. So it being a super blue moon, it's the time to manifest. So taking in a deep breath, hold an intention in mind, not a wish, not a desire, but an intention, a strong one that comes from the heart. Breathe it in and let it go, and let the universe do with it as it will. Gary says, I think if you want to open up a spray can paint shop, you'll be in good business. You will be in good business. I think so. I think art stores probably make good money here in Athens. Chelsea says, oh, that was nice. I'm glad you think so, Chelsea. The Hey, Susie says you should eat some shish kebab. Shish kebab is not Greek. You might find a type of kebab, but it's not called kebab. But it's a mincemeat. The reason Greek Americans call it shish kebab, I actually learned about this yesterday from a food tour guide that I'm going to feature on TikTok on short videos. Stay tuned. Greek Americans, a lot of them that settled in the US, predate the military junta of the 1970s. This military junta in the 1970s, it was a military dictatorship that lasted for a few years. They wanted to erase all elements of Turkish culture here in Greece, and also applied to buildings like architecture and food. They wanted to remove So a lot of things that used to be associated with Turkey, like Turkish coffee, suddenly were not Turkish anymore. They were purely Greek. Greek coffee. Not Turkish delights, Greek delights. Not kebab, mincemeat. So the Greeks that end up going to the US predate that, a lot of them. And that's why when they opened up carts, they would call them shish kebab. And that might be due to also the fact that Americans might have known shish kebab due to the Lebanese immigrants and the Egyptian immigrants that predate a lot of Greek Americans. Nicole says, oh, I remember this live from super hot weather. Yeah. Very interesting. A lot of people are taking photos.
Right, I'll stay there. Come here. Oh, you take a photo.
Meta's asking, what is a gyro? Gyro is gyros. It is a skewered meat, kind of shredded, stacked. Oh, sorry, it's meat stacked up, skewered, and then it's sliced. Usually here in Greece it's pork and chicken, but before that military dictatorship of the 70s, Greeks actually ate a lot of lamb and sheep. And that's why Greek Americans and Greek American cuisine is usually associated more with lamb than even pork. Susie says, I remember this place, I thought we were hallucinating. Yeah. Oh, these bikes are so annoying. Nice bars. I like this. This area is my favorite. Veronique says, I love the lamb better. I do love lamb. I love lamb. Nibul says, in some places in France they call a Greek sandwich is a lamb sandwich. Oh, interesting. Peace for the World says, do you plan on visiting the Middle East? The Middle East is a bit rough in some areas. I would love to visit more of it. Hopefully things calm down in the near future. But I would go to Israel at some near future. Kay says, do you think there's many pickpockets around? I would say here a little less. I don't think there's that many pickpockets. I think the rate for pickpockets have gone down over the years here in Greece. I think the biggest place is Monastiraki. Right now we're in the neighborhood of Psiri. P-S-R-R-I. And this neighborhood is better. Monastiraki is the place where you get more targeted. Just because it is centralized with tourists. But even then, there's a heavy police presence during the day. Susie says, Matt disagrees with. Now it's time to buckle down, do some real work. Not making YouTube videos. Yeah, so a lot of people are at work, so it's not as lively as it was a month ago when I visited. But I love these bars, they're very nice. Anthony says you have to try the rooster Penirili from Feyrouz. I tried Feyrouz, I enjoyed it, but I haven't tried that specific dish from there. It's a very good street food place. Unfortunately, it closes pretty early, at like 10 p.m., which is insanely early. Who eats before 10 p.m.? I'm not sure who. All right. And now this area gets a little bit quieter. The other area to visit at night is Exalhia, which is about 15 minutes walk, I think, that direction. And that area is pretty cool at night. I really like it. I haven't done a live video there yet, but it may soon in the future. Everyone, thank you so much for tuning in. I'm going to call it a night. I hope you enjoyed this walk through Athens, split into 2 videos with the beautiful Supermoon. One more time, the moon. Eleanor says, show us the moon. I wish it could show you in more detail, but now the detail kind of sucks on iPhone. But you get the idea. You can see the craters of the moon. You can see every single tiny detail of the moon right up there. You have to take my word for it. Catherine says, you're going back to the bars? I think I'm going to seek a small bite to eat. Some type of small gyro. Or Slovaki, a small one, before I head out to sleep. Thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Keep being awesome and always keep on exploring. Do go out and see the supermoon yourself. Have a good day, everyone. Kalinita, as they say here. Good night. Kalinita, Kalinita, Kalinita.